Hello, this is Tyler Beamer at Haywood Community College. This is an instructional video for Math 152 IN1 Statistical Methods 1. The purpose of this video is to show students how to use Microsoft Excel to determine measures of center, including standard deviation, mean, median, and a 5-number summary. As you can see, I have an Excel page open. I have data already inputted into the Excel spreadsheet. This data describes amount of weight change from a simple random sample of college freshmen. Positive values correspond to students who gain weight, and negative values correspond to students who lost weight. This data could be used to either support the myth of the freshman 15 or debunk the myth of the freshman 15. The freshman 15 is the myth that college freshmen would gain 15 pounds during their freshman year. So this data could be used to analyze that myth. So what I'd like to do is to use the data and come up with the measures of center. First thing you want to do is to input the data, and then we're going to use the data analysis tool in Excel. And if you click on data, data analysis is here. Although not every Excel software program readily has the data analysis toolkit available, but you can add it in if you go to File and then you go down to Options and go to Add-ins. And the analysis tool pack. Is what we would want to add in here. Trying to make this so that I can see it. Having a hard time bringing up the bottom of this screen. Well, there's a button down here that says Manage Excel Add-ins, and you would hit Go, and then you would want the Analysis Tool Pack. Check that, click OK, and then that essentially puts in the data analysis add-in into Excel, and you can then use it. So I've already done that. Once you do that, you'll see data analysis. So you may or may not need to take that step, but if you do, if you don't see data analysis, that's what you'd want to do to make it show up. Okay, so then click on data analysis. The data analysis tool pack in Excel will do lots of statistical computing for you, which is really nice. We are going to use the descriptive statistics portion of that data analysis, so you'd want to click on that. Click OK. Okay. And then you would want to tell Excel where the data is in the spreadsheet, and that's in the input range. So if you click on this button, you can then drag it over the data. Click the button again, and that essentially tells Excel where your data is on the spreadsheet so it can find it. You would then want to go down to Output Range, click in there, click this icon, and then just somewhere on your spreadsheet, drag across a pretty large area, and all that really does is just tells Excel where do you want to put the results, right? So where do you want me to put the descriptive statistics that I'm going to find on the spreadsheet. I think the easiest thing is to put it on the spreadsheet itself if it's not too cluttered. You could put it in a new workbook by selecting this icon here. I would select summary statistics so you can get as much information as possible, and then click OK. And it's thinking. Okay, and then we have our descriptive statistics here. You can make this wider by dragging the column over, where you can read all of these words that it gives you. So here's the descriptive statistics. The mean, so the sample mean for the data, standard error, the median, the mode, standard deviation, which is really hard to calculate by hand, or very tedious to calculate by hand, we'll say that. So having Excel available to compute that is really helpful. And that would be the sample standard deviation, sample variance. For our class, we're not going to use kurtosis or skewness, or at least not for the moment. And then you have your range, your minimum, maximum, the sum of the data values, and then the count is how many data values there are. Okay. So you could use this information to compute a 5-number summary, and you can also use the standard deviation to solve problems for this class using empirical rule and normal distribution. So hopefully this helps you out. I hope the video was useful, and have a great day.